Yo, this is Corey from Modbap Modular, and I'm coming to you today to introduce you to our new Modbap Updater. With the Modbap Updater, you can, as of today, as of now, update the Trinity firmware, whether you have the OG Trinity or the 2.0 Trinity. This Modbap Updater will allow you to install the latest Trinity 2.0 firmware onto your device. So let's go through how that works and what that looks like. And we'll start with obviously, you can either go to updater.modbap.com or you could come to modbap.com, go to support. And in that menu, you will see in the drop down Trinity Updater. Now, there's a reason that we're calling it the Trinity Updater because that's its function today. If you need to update any of the other Modbap modules, what you want to do is go over to the Electrosmith Daisy updater, and you can download the firmware from modbap.com and use the Daisy updater to update your software using the instructions that are listed on modbap.com. So that's that process. But here, what we've done is created an updater. You got top navigation here and show instructions. So if you click on show instructions, it does just that. It tells you what the requirements are: micro USB cable. You'll need Chrome and these different things. And here's just a few basic instructions. Now, this should really streamline it. If you're on Windows, you want to kind of read these notes about Windows. It has some troubleshooting tips in here. So we'll minimize show instructions. We'll come to the change log. And in the change log, you have all of the updates and the fixes for version 2.0. So there's bug fixes, there's new drum synth algorithms, performance preset features, additional features, some system hardware enhancements. All of that stuff is listed. And if you scroll to the bottom, you have the programming section. You can see the latest firmware version 2.0. That's exactly what is going to flash onto your device. You don't have to choose anything. You are in the right spot, and there's only a couple buttons to click. So now let's minimize the change log, and let's get to the instruction of how you actually update the device. So we have the device taken out of any type of case, so it has no power from the case, and you want to take the USB cable and connect that to the Daisy. You get that light, and just for reference, this is the reset button, and this is the boot button. So the way you prepare this for the update is as the instructions say, and in step number 2 is you have to press and release reset, and then press and release boot, and then you'll see the light start to strobe slowly. So I'll press and release reset, press and release boot, light strobes slowly. Now I'll minimize those instructions, and I'm going to hit connect. Once you hit connect, you should see Daisy bootloader. That's very important. If you don't see Daisy bootloader, you want to check your USB cable, and or you didn't do the proper button combination on the Daisy. So be sure to check that, and once you get that correct, you'll see Daisy bootloader. Just select that, hit connect. You'll notice it says disconnect. That's a sign that it's connected. Right before it just says connect. Now it's telling you the action that it can do is disconnect. So we'll leave that there. We've connected the device properly, and then we're going to hit program. And as you can see, the status bar is going across. Doesn't take long to get all that data copied over, and done. You have just successfully completed the Trinity 2.0 firmware update. Now I can just pull that cable. You can throw this back in your rack and you're good to go. This thing is now done in the new Trinity 2.0 software or firmware. All right, happy mod bapping. And one last note: if you run into problems, obviously, like I said in the instructions, you have a little troubleshooting guide here. But if all else fails, just email us at support@modbap.com or go to contact, fill out the form, submit, and we'll get back to you. Thank you much.